Repetition removes doubt. If you want to do something and get good at it, do it repetitiously, day in and day out. Just think about your life and the things you've been successful at. More than likely, you've done them repetitiously, right? You've gotten the reps in. And because you've gotten the reps in, you've gotten better at what it is that you're doing. Think about that job when you first got on the job. Day one, didn't have any reps, didn't really know what to do, how to do it. But after day 2 and day 3, week 4 and week 5, you look up, you've been on a job a few weeks, maybe a few months, and you're looking around and you're functioning at the same level as some people who've been there months longer than you, years longer than you, because you have the reps in. Think about when you're at home and you're with your family and you're taking care of your family. Initially, when you first started your family, you didn't have the reps in. First child, trying to figure it out. How do you parent? How do you be a mother? How do you be a father? You didn't have the reps in, but you eventually got the reps in with all of the aspects: changing diapers, feeding, then walking, teaching your child how to read, ride a bike, so on and so forth. You got the reps in and you got better at it. So now when child 2 comes along, look, you've done this already. Now it's going to be a little different, of course, but same end result. You have the reps in, and because you have the reps in, you're going to be a little bit more better. You're going to be confident in what you're doing because you've done it before and you have the reps in. Now look at the other side of things. When you're scared about something or you're not as good at doing something, more times than not, it's because you don't have the reps in. You have not done that repetitiously to be able to be in a place to be confident and comfortable with doing it. You do it here or there, now and then you look up and you've been, quote unquote, doing it for years, but you haven't been doing it repetitiously, and you're wondering why you haven't progressed, because you didn't get the reps in. And when you're getting the reps in, you have to be intentional. They have to be with the intent of getting better. Meaning, how many times are you doing it in a day? How much time are you committing to the reps that you're doing? And again, this applies to anything you want to do or that you do in life. Oh man, I'm not good at that. Well, how often have you practiced it? Because I've yet to meet someone who intentionally gets reps in who don't get better. Now, I'm not saying you turn into a superstar, or an expert at what you're doing, but you get better. Some people get slightly better. Some people get moderately better. Some people get drastically better based on the reps that they put in. But I've never seen anyone not get better at all. I don't even know if that's possible. If your repetitious thought process and intentionality is there, you are going to get better. But it all starts with you. So whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're thinking about doing or aspire to do, make sure when you do it repetitiously. You get the reps in. You do it day in and day out, week in and week out, month in, month out, year in and year out, so that you can ensure you're successful. And if you need a reference point, just look back. Think back at all the other things that you've been able to accomplish in your life. Think about how many times you've done those things over and over and over again to get successful, to get confident, to get to the point where you feel like, I can do this with my eyes closed. And then on the flip side, think about the things that you haven't progressed at the way you'd like over the course of your life. Maybe some of the things that you failed at or haven't gotten to the level that you'd like to get at in the time frame that you'd like to get at it. And think about the reps. And I guarantee you, the majority of the things that you have mastered is because you've gotten the reps in. And on the other side, the things that you still struggle with, things that just don't come as easy as you'd like, more than likely it's because you haven't gotten the reps in. So be intentional about what it is you want to do. Put the time in, get the reps in, and I guarantee you are going to see improvement. Again, that improvement may vary, but you will see improvement. Love.